Alright, Mr. 864 live here. Y'all probably can't see this, but my man Kenny gave me this probably like 18 years ago. We was down south, we was in Georgia. I think it was Power Fest in Augusta, Georgia. With me being from South Carolina, he probably don't remember. With him being from Florida, we was in the middle of nowhere, but cars were there. I just want to let y'all know, right now, we in Oakland, Florida. Ain't that what it's called?
Oakland Park.
Oakland Park, Florida. We all the way from my hood to your hood, and we come to see what's good.
All right, come on in.
All
right, so basically, Brown Sugar, this is a car we just built this year for the Rick Ross show. I'm sure people are familiar with it. Get a close-up video of it. We're getting ready to clean it up, bring it to another show. It's a little dirty, but it's still beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Other cars we're working on, projects we're in the middle of. You know, a lot of work went into that car. As you can see, it's a LSX with a magazine on it, so really, really, really high-end stuff. You know, attention to detail on that car. You know, the customer came in and said, you know, I want to build a car like Olive Oil. Told him Olive Oil's a half a ticket. He said no problem, and this is what we came up with. Little bits here and there, little things here and there.
What's your favorite part on this car that you did? I mean, I know all of it, but
this car has a lot of made pieces on it, whereas Olive Oil only has a few made pieces on it. This car has an astronomical amount of made pieces on it, from the diamonds, you know, on the radiator support, to this, to the valve covers, to, you know, a 3D printed intake tube, to the overlays on the firewall billet with the engraving in them. We had to change the wiper motor on the car, make a bracket for a new wiper because it wouldn't fit with the motor the customer want. A lot of things you learn along the way. You have an idea of what you're going to do, but the car kind of tells you what you got to do. So that being said, there was a lot of decisions that had to be made, or the car wasn't going to be completed. And there were some decisions we made just for on the cool effect. So that being said, sat down with the customer, we talked about everything and went through step by step on the car, and this is what we ended up with. You know, we drew pictures of the interior, showed them that, came up with different designs. So it's you know, it's a work in progress. You just got to know what you're trying to get at, you know. And ultimately, if you're trying to win that key, you got to come hard.
Oh yeah.
You know? So that's how it is right now. But you can see the difference in this car than Olive Oil. So,
can you tell me a little bit about the paint you put on here?
This one here is candy root beer. This is orange candy over white, so it kind of made it pop a little bit. That's what we did in the door jambs and stuff too. A lot of pinstriping on the car, just to add a little detail to the car. Everything on the damn car lights up. I mean, we made the air breather. We made the LSX sign on that. We made the tops on the reservoir. We made the pieces on the reservoir. We made the insert panels on the motor. We made the valve covers. We made tons of stuff on this car. All the billet stuff inside, all the stuff on the doors, all the stuff on the dash. We made everything. We didn't buy everything. Like, we made this, we didn't buy this. You know, we made that, we didn't buy that. You know, so everything we did was attention to detail. We made that Hydro Boost mount. We made a lot of stuff. So on the car, you know, that's why it's custom.
One off, right?
So much. This is a one-off. You're not going to get anything on this car you're not going to be able to buy. You can't go buy this, can't go buy this, can't buy these, can't buy my valve covers, can't buy my overlays, can't buy my mount for that. You can't buy none of this stuff. This is all custom made just for this car. So that's why this car looks like this, and you know, it's just a different kind of a build than Olive Oil. All right.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yes, sir.
You had to see this paint in person, y'all. This paint is really kicking ass.
You seen it at the show. Everybody's seen the difference in the two cars. One looked like it was, you know, dull, and one was shiny. This is 73 we're doing. Redoing bipolar, you know, that's been sitting here. He can't make up his mind what he wants to do with anything on it.
He just like the name, huh?
Yeah, he changed it now to the Joker. So now the car's called the Joker. We're gonna finish wet sanding and buffing it, put everything back together, put the bump. We changed the bumpers from gold to chrome. So he did a lot of stuff on it. You see all the pieces of these two cars. These are the cars we're doing right now. This is pretty much mock up on the whole entire car. You know, what we do is different than what everybody else does. You know, they think it's the same, it's not the same. You know, you think the way your car is set up and the way it's ran, it's not the same. You know, we put the RCA, you know, painting all this, putting stainless steel bolts and all of that. You know, this is the attention to detail, making sure everything fits before you paint everything. Taking it back out, making sure you get all your wires lined up, have everything nicely done. Like, this ain't no regular shit. This is that extra shit. Instead of 18 karat gold, this is 24 karat gold. There's a difference. We still have to put the cover. We painted the cover. The cover's up there for this one. We used the old one from Bipolar because he switched his.
What color is this? This is gonna be
It's purple. See? The same color as the car.
Gotcha.
We just put this one on there so we can paint it and not leave the motor open. So the wheels fall off everywhere, inside and out, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's the difference between, you know, a regular Dynamat job and the way we do it.
Straight body lines. Got
Yeah,
the body work
It
done.
has to be nice. Body work is a must. 75 I'm working on now. That's a motor I just painted for a 71 we're getting ready to put together. A 50 we're building. This is the 75 I'm working on now. I have another car in the works right now being scanned and stuff, but this is next year's car. So we're gonna do paneling and stuff under the hood, so hope it'll be really nice. Something different.
Oh yeah.
So gotta finish the intercoolers and finish the paneling on. And then, you know, I got a 73 sitting over there that I've had forever. And I don't think I'll never finish it.
That's your personal, huh?
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I'm at the point now where I would rather sell it and get the freaking parking spot. You can make more money off the parking spot.
You're correct.
And then, like, you know, this is another one we're doing right now. This is pretty much the same motor as that car.
73
This
Whipple.
is 73 with a Magnuson on it. There's a Magnuson with the LSX. No, we'll do paneling. Everything's done on this car pretty much. All the body work and metal work is done. I'm going to do some paneling on it. And we're going to go from there on it. You know, we got cars across the street that we're in the middle of body working. And, you know, we kind of keep them like a rotation.
Like a circle, right?
You
Keep
know,
it going.
We want to metal work it, you know, get all that done, get all that finished, then send it over there. They sent this one back because it shouldn't have the motor in it, but we're going to do something else. We kind of changed gears. This is called going backwards, putting the motor back in the car to get ready to do the paneling and stuff. It's just, it is what it is, and you know, you go backwards a lot of the time. You know, you just got to hope that, you know, you don't go too far backwards.
Right.
You know, when we left the Rick Ross show, he was like, oh, I want to win the key, I want to win the key. And I'm like, all right, so we got to do the under your hood and the under the trunk. It was already done. So we had to go back into it. That's money you lost going backwards. It sucks, but you know, sometimes you got to do it to go for it all, you know.
What kind of blue is this right here? That
This
blue
is
won't.
that new
I'm trying not to look at that blue, but that blue
Ford
just keep
F-150
catching me.
blue. It's a brand new 2025
It kind
Ford
of remind me of
F-150
back in the day, that cobalt blue, don't
Yep.
it?
It's a
Yeah.
really nice color, man.
Yeah.
So we think that's going to look really good with gold. Everything on that car is pretty much going to be gold hinges.
I agree, but you ain't gonna look at the gold. You gonna look at that paint. That
Yes,
paint
sir.
look good.
Yes,
That
sir.
look
It
good.
ain't been wet sanded buff. It's just sitting here.
That look
right
good.
Right out the booth, whatever, you know. A fly landed in it or whatever. But we'll still wet sand all this shit and re-clear it. You know, just right now they're working on other stuff in the booth, trying to get a couple other things done. Cover we made for LT4s now we're gonna start selling.
Yeah. With that being said, man, let's talk a little bit about that.
All right, so basically this is a LT4 cover we're gonna start producing. This cover here is for if you don't have the Wegner valve covers and the Wegner pulley kit. If you just have a stock everything, this fits for a stock. because we're gonna do a stock version, and then I'm gonna have another version that'll be like olive oils, that'll be for the valve covers, and the pulley kit, and the Wegner pulley kit, and Wegner valve covers. And that'll be a different one we offer, but this is one we offer now. This is for if you have coil packs. Just have a regular LT4 with a regular pulley kit on it. This one will work for you. And then we have other ones coming out that'll work with other ones. You know?
So let me ask you this question, because I know they're probably gonna ask. So when they actually purchase this, is primed and ready to go as paint, or they still have to do some?
You might have to do some potty work on it.
Okay.
I would go through it and check it and make sure. Everything is machined, and machines aren't perfect.
Okay.
So that being said, I would check it and make sure. But we try to make it pretty much non-bondoing. So
correct.
like this whole top section, I don't think it would need anything. It might on these corners where they've been welded, and that's pretty much it, because it does get formed and then it has some weld areas. So there's a weld area here, here, there, and there. So there's about 4 weld areas. You might need to body work a little bit.
Okay. That's a good product.
And when it comes to our door handles and stuff like that, and we got, we're coming out with the most is the ones for the armrests. No, these are ones we made, and like we're making them out of really high-end aluminum. You see, they have a machined edge on them. They're not cut
flat. It's got the beveled ends.
You know, they got a beveled edge on them. So all this is more machining time, and it makes it for a better product. We don't want to just copy everybody else's stuff. We want to make our stuff better. That's the reason there's Louis Vuitton purses and there's Michael Kors purses.
Right.
We want to be the better purse. So as you can see, we made tons and tons of them for Brown Sugar because he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted. So basically we kept going until he found something he liked.
Gotcha. Yeah, the people definitely gonna like that product because everybody like to have.
We're gonna make them for the bottom of the doors and stuff, and like everything's gonna, you know, be made out of high-end materials, and it's gonna last, and it's gonna be, you know, a product that's there for you in the end. You know,
yeah.
We're probably gonna, you know, we have all of our stuff already listed online of what the prices are on it, and we think we're comparable for what we're offering.
Great.
So
great.
check us out, I95motorsports.com, and check out our parts, man.
Where they can find more of you, I mean, from show to show, just like me, from my hood to your hood, but more or less on the internet, where can they find you? Social media, give me everything you got.
I95motorsports.com, that's Instagram, I95motorsports on our Instagram. You can catch us anywhere, you know, send us a DM. Check out our YouTube channel, you know, we have that too. So anywhere you want to find us, we're on all the media platforms, so we're good, easy to find.
10-4.
For sure.